Hello everyone and welcome back to my Patreon. I am a little bit late. I have been delayed because I have had some trouble with my phone screen because I actually cracked my phone the other day and I didn't have anything else to use to record my videos. That's why there has been some slight delays in my readings. I'm very sorry because of that. I know that a lot of you might have been waiting. We are soon entering the month of March. So actually I'm starting to be, very late when it comes to year ahead readings. But I'll try to do a few more anyhow. I'm gonna do Armie Hammer year ahead reading for you today because he is one of the very requested actors that people would like to know a bit more about. So that's what we are going to do. So let's see what the cards got for us when it comes to Mr. Armie Hammer. There we go. We got the Angel of New Life. 2025 seems like a year of new life when it comes to Armie. He is entering a new and exciting chapter in his life, and everything is about to unfold for him. I think this is sort of a new beginning, a new chapter. He has turned, his pages, he has opened his book and turned the pages, and he is ready to start anew, which, really makes sense. He's looking at everything through innocence eyes now. He is really trying to, redeem a lot of the things that he has done. He has come to an understanding. It is difficult for him to explain to everyone, his thoughts and how he has gone through this journey, but he's trying to put words to the things that he has gone through. He's trying to make people understand, but at the same time he's also trying to prove his innocence in this. It's kind of not like he doesn't believe that he has done anything wrong. It's more about being able to enjoy the peace within his heart once again, getting everybody out of his business because he feels that he has paid his dues, and he, as anyone else, should be able to start anew. So this is what the cards are indicating here. Let's take a look at what is important for Armie this year. What is important for him to concentrate about? Oh dear, wait a second. What is this? I have some cards that doesn't belong to this deck. I'm so sorry. There we go. We've got celebrate you, we've got lend a hand, stop, and decide the outcome. I think this is all about him being able to, The public has already decided the outcome. That's what he feels. People either understands him or they will never understand him. But he's trying to decide. He needs to decide that's okay. That's the outcome of whatever has happened. So it's kind of time for him to stop being obsessive with thinking about how people is going to judge him. In 2025, he has decided to celebrate himself, to start anew. Proven innocent, but yet he understands that people still judges him. But he is he has learned a new way of being. He knows how important it is to lend a hand to people that needs help, because he has learned to be thankful for everyone else who has lent him a hand when he needed. He has learned a lot about who are his friends and who are not so much his friends. In this process, I think he has learned a lot of new things. He has come to new understanding of himself, but also of other people. He has also learned how to drop things, he doesn't carry with him anger or bitterness, or at least he's trying not to carry those things with him, because he knows that that is just going to, weigh more on his shoulders. So he's learned to let go of things, and just take positivity with him. He has learned to, turn on the light whenever he feels that he is in darkness. So I feel like he is on a very good path right now. He has learned a lot of ways to deal with his problems, his issues. He has also learned a lot about himself, as I said. He has also learned a lot about his surroundings, who he should pay attention to, who he shouldn't pay attention to, who are his real friends, who are his real support system. That's the thing. So let's take a look at what are his goals from now on. What are his goals? He still needs a lot of isolation. He still feels like he at times needs to withdraw. He needs some distance. It is not all just, easy. Sometimes he does feel that he loses his way and he has to find back to his path. But he's getting better at it. But yeah, he definitely still feels lonely. So his goal is to work with that, trying to be less, withdrawing from things, trying to isolate himself less, but being more sociable. He is also very much about, he wants to learn more about intuition. He wants to learn more about spirituality. He is very keen on, sacred knowledge and knowing more about the subconsciousness. He's a very spiritual person. If he wasn't before, he definitely became very spiritual now. He likes the hidden messages, within spirituality, the mystery of spirituality. And I think he's very intuitive as well. Oh dear. Sorry about that. He has been carrying a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, a lot of burdens, and have been, carrying a lot of stress. But his goal is to keep going. He knows that eventually the end is in sight, and he will, complete this journey at some point. So this is a very big goal for him. His goal is also to, get his hands on new projects, try to be inspired, because he has this urge to create, and he is, he has a lot of potential, and there are a lot of new opportunities for him to grow out there, and he knows that. So his goals are definitely also to work and to move forward. He knows that there might be some setbacks, there might be some delays, there might be some times when he doesn't feel too good about himself. And he also knows very well that he will be judged a lot of the times with the things that, but he is ready to take on those challenges. He knows that he needs to keep going no matter what, and he also knows that there is an end in sight somewhere. So his main goal here is to get out of isolation, get out of this loneliness, be more sociable, learn more about spirituality, get his hands on new projects, and to just work on himself and improve even more when it comes to leaving behind sad feelings and bitterness. Now let's take a look at what are his strengths. What are his strengths that is going to help him to achieve these goals? His strength is that he is a very giving person. He cares about people, and he doesn't mind sharing. He takes care of the people that he cares about. He's very protective. He's also a very charitable person. Not sure if people know about that, but he actually, give a lot of himself. He is also a very good planner. He likes to make progress, and he likes to travel, and he likes to, have his goals maintained. So he is the type of person that needs to have a set of plans. He needs to have aspirations to work towards. He is also all about stability. His strengths are stability and structure. And he also is, this father figure, and he's very focused on being a very good father. He is very disciplined, not in a bad way, but he is, he's very, what is the right word for that? He's fair, but he is also, he likes to teach his kids about respect. He likes to teach his kids about structure, and being focused, and, have control. And he's also very practical. He's a very handy man. So those are his strengths. Now let's take a look at what are his weaknesses. What are his weaknesses? What might be, a challenge for him uh, when it comes to achieving his goals in 2025? What might be challenging for him is that he has lost some opportunities. He has done some very bad investments. He has lost a lot of chances. Um, and there has, and still are, a lot of difficult decisions. So he is always weighing his options. He's trying to avoid being in a bad position. And he's trying very hard to think before his decisions, but at times this also stagnates him because he is not able to conclude his decisions. His weaknesses is also he is very easily emotional manipulated, and he also carries this moodiness with him that sometimes is not for his benefit. And he also, one of his weaknesses is also that he experience a lot of times creativity blocks, because he can be very impatient, and when he gets impatient he also loses focus, and then he starts to get very indecisive, and then he gets very overwhelmed and he gets anxious, and things kind of get worse. And one of his weaknesses is also because his inner child is hurt, so he feels a lot of pessimistic moments. Unfortunately, he even though he's working a lot with himself, he still feels very down. He still feels a lot of negativity. He suffers from depression, and a lot of setbacks. So those are his weaknesses. Let's take a look at what might be some major happenings in his life in 2025. What do we need to pay attention to when it comes to Armie in 2025? In 2025, it will still not be his best year, unfortunately, because he is not going to hold back on anything. He is actually going to take a lot of risks in 2025. He wants to get back to where he once was, so he is kind of charging forward. And at times he feels very hopeful. He feels that he feels very renewed, and he also feels that things are going his way. But at the same time, there is this lack of confidence that has gotten to him in the later years. And this has done something to his self-development. This has done something to make him feel not very confident about himself. So even though he's trying to keep up with his appearance, that he's confident, he's healed, he's happy, inside of him there is still a lot of insecurities. And he's also very afraid of all the misinformations that is going around. So he's avoiding a lot of conflicts, and he's trying to end a lot of conflicts as well. He's trying to respect people's boundaries. He's trying to agree to disagree. He's trying to make peace with people, but not everything is on him. Sometimes, it is a matter of what the other person do as well. Not everyone is ready to accept him yet. So he does feel great disappointments, and he is going to feel a lot of times grief. He's going to feel this pessimism, and he's going to feel regrets. But he will still try to develop himself. He will still try to work through whatever is holding him back. He will still try to inspire himself, even though there are times that he is going to feel that he has no passion. He might feel uninspired. He might feel that he doesn't have any motivation. So I think 2025 is going to be a roller coaster for him, very emotional journey. We will see a happy face. We will see him trying to achieve more happiness. He will try to achieve more peace within himself, and he's going to try to show us that he's going somewhere. But unfortunately, I do think that there are private moments where he is still very much struggling with thoughts, negativity, loss of a lot of people. I think he misses a lot of people because they might have avoided him for some time now, and he's questioning why. He's questioning why these people are not there for him. Why are they not there supporting him? But to those who are supporting him and who has been with him all through this journey, he's very grateful for them. So it looks like 2025 is going to be a roller coaster for Armie. Let's pull some final cards to see if there are any additional messages when it comes to Armie and 2025. We got the Knight of Cups. This is all about creativity. It is about charm, imagination. It is about knight in shining armor, following the heart. So I think that the last message is, no matter what happens, no matter the setbacks, no matter how many ups and downs he's going to experience this year, he is going to be following his heart. He has this very romantic way of living his life. He's full of creativity, and there is an urge to do something about his creativity. So we are definitely going to see more to him. We are going to experience some kind of creative project from him. And we are going to see that he is going to come back more and more in the public. We will be experiencing, seeing a happy face, hearing him laughing, doing all sorts of things. But just know that in quiet times when he's alone, I do think that he still struggles a lot with thoughts and And he's still trying very hard to build himself up. He still has a long way to go. And he also has a reputation to maintain. He's trying to not let judgmental people get to him. He's trying to not let judgmental comments get to him. But you know, it is hard. He's trying to put on a brave face, but it is hard. So this is a little bit about Armie Hammer's 2025. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you have any questions, any comments, please let me know. And I'll see you soon.